This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
We've entered the holiest week of the year for Christians around the world. Learn why it's so important next. Hello there, everyone. I'm Ken Kara, and I really appreciate your time today. Let's get to our local information. In today's news feature, Father Connell McHugh, Pastor Emeritus at Good Shepherd Church in Drums, discusses Holy Week.
Holy Thursday, of course, is one of the great feasts of the church year. We have the institution of the Holy Eucharist. The liturgy of Holy Thursday actually has as its gospel, every time that we have the liturgy, the narrative of the washing of the feet. And we have Jesus surprisingly washing the feet of his apostles, showing us that he has come among us as one who serves. During the liturgy of Holy Thursday, we have the celebrant of the liturgy washing the feet of various parishioners, and showing that we're intended to do what Jesus did, serve the needs of others. And the readings for Holy Thursday, we read the oldest narrative about the institution of the Eucharist from an epistle of St. Paul. And Holy Thursday, we have the Eucharistic procession, which the music was supplied by one of the great theologians of the Catholic Church, St. Thomas Aquinas. He wrote the hymn Pange Lingua, around which we process with the Blessed Sacrament around the church. And that is part of Holy Thursday. And Holy Thursday, after we finish the service, after the procession, the monstrance is placed with the host in it by the Blessed Sacrament, and people are asked to spend time in adoration on Holy Thursday. On Good Friday, we have again adoration before the Blessed Sacrament in the morning until the time of the service. A lot of parishes have it at either 12 or 1 o'clock, or we can have it later at 3 o'clock. The service of Good Friday is the service of the Lord's Passion. We don't really celebrate Mass, but we have an observance of the Passion of Christ. We always read as our Passion narrative John on Good Friday, because the Passion of John is not as sorrowful as the other Passions. We have Jesus really in control of his actions in the Passion narrative of John. John really presents Jesus offering his life on the cross as the highlight of his entire gospel, even perhaps more so than the resurrection, that there's such an emphasis in John on Jesus' triumphant death. The Jesus that is presented in the Passion narrative of John is a very majestic Christ. The Passion narratives of Mark and Matthew are more sorrowful. We have one of the last words of Christ in both Matthew and Mark, my God, why have you forsaken me?" On Good Friday, we adore Jesus. We identify with his sorrowful death. We have choirs singing hymns about the Passion of Jesus, and it's a very beautiful service. We have adoration of the cross on Good Friday, but the adoration of the cross on Good Friday, we do not venerate the cross individually as kissing the cross since the pandemic, but it's still a very important part venerating the cross on Good Friday. So Good Friday is a very sorrowful day of the year, but it's a day that is certainly one of great devotion. Many people look upon that as one of the main devotions throughout the year, and certainly we benefit by taking part in these services.
Today's news feature is brought to you by Feisner's Ford in Freeland, who is celebrating 75 years in business. Give them a call at 570-636-3920, or you can log on to feisnersford.com.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
The National Weather Service has a hazardous weather outlook for our area on Thursday with scattered showers and thunderstorms possible midday Thursday into early evening. Thunderstorms on Thursday could contain gusty winds. Here's our full forecast from the National Weather Service on Thursday. A chance of showers before 11 a.m., then a chance of showers and thunderstorms between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m., then showers likely and a possible thunderstorm after 2 p.m. We have a 60% chance of precipitation. It will be partly sunny with a high near 73 degrees. Winds could gust as high as 23 miles per hour. New rainfall amounts between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch possible, except higher amounts possible in thunderstorms. On Thursday night, a 60% chance of showers, mainly before 11 p.m. It will be mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming mostly clear with a low around 41 degrees. On Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 62 degrees. On Friday night, a 20% chance of showers after 2 a.m., partly cloudy with a low around 44 degrees. Saturday, a 40% chance of showers after 8 a.m., partly sunny with a high near 57 degrees. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 34 degrees. Then on Easter Sunday, partly sunny with a high near 47 degrees, and on Sunday night, partly cloudy with a low around 32 degrees. Let's check the SSPTV standard speaker scoreboard. Ashley Sywell struck out 10 batters and hit a grand slam in Hazelton area softball victory over Wyoming Valley West. 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th lifted Northwestern Lehigh over Tamaqua. Bryn Clifford had 4 hits and 3 RBIs for Tamaqua. Levi Terry drove in 2 of Mono area's 3 runs in their baseball win over Shenandoah Valley. Sonny Napoli got the win on the mound. Abby Hangst won the shot put and javelin competitions as Hazelton area beat Holy Redeemer in girls track and field. The Hazelton boys took a loss. Coming up in sports, former local basketball player Brett Barron talks about the ups and downs of his career that led him to winning an NCAA Division III title as an assistant coach. And next, details on this year's Great PA Cleanup in the area.
There will be a craft and vendor event to benefit community services for site on Saturday, April 23rd from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. at Four Blooms Restaurant and Drums. For more information, you can call 570-455-0421. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Donald Felon, age 91, of Shepton, Mass. will be on April 19th at 10 a.m. at St. Mary's Church in Ringtown. Friends will be calling April 19th from 9 to 10 a.m. at the church. The Stopper Brunswick Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Ethel L. Kirschner, age 100, of Drums. Services will be held at a later date under the Crofton Hughes Funeral Home. Louise Mary Flem Lee, age 89, formerly of Hazelton. Local arrangements will be held at a later date. Richard White, age 59, of Sugarloaf Township. A memorial gathering will be held on May 7th at 1 p.m. at the Towers Bar and Restaurant in Fern Glen. The Harmon Funeral Home is assisting the family. Ann Helena Wittes of St. John's, Mass. will be held on Friday at 11 a.m. at St. Michael's Orthodox Church in Freeland. Friends will be calling Friday from 10 to 11 a.m. at the church. The Crofton Hughes Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements.
Tonight's obituaries are being brought to you in part by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory, with 2 locations in Rockland and in Drums, 570-384-3312 or 570-788-0977, and go to harmonfuneral.com.